Void Spirit, they're picking it because, like, hey, I can probably survive, right? You know, the hero's not as good as it used to be, but I've got a bit of a barrier here.
Just to be clear,
it's not going to be necessarily great. I think the first 2 waves will be really important, right? Because it's the whole idea of, like, I'm the melee hero versus this slower ranged hero, and if you can build up a bit of a buffer zone, that would be really helpful for when the levels start to stack up on the Lena.
That may have been a mistake.
Damn it, freaking FU line.
Dude, Watson's always spamming that.
This is what I've always wanted. I'm so happy.
Got some good lines coming out from Whisper as well. Grandmaster tier Timbersaw.
Oh,
Scary, scary.
That's actually that's master tier. Okay, you're a Grandmaster Dark tier. You should know better.
True.
Okay, don't let him in your club yet.
Look, he's smoked. I can't tell. It's not my fault.
That is true. Actually, it's very hard to see the icon up top.
Messed up, man.
30 seconds to battle.
We'll see how it goes. It's going to be DM playing this offlane Kunkka now in the last pick. That was, of course, that big switch up. I'm curious if OG maybe try and do some lane shenanigans at some point. I wouldn't mind seeing Timbersaw just go to the safe lane here, but looks like he's already heading top, so not going to do that.
I just clicked on your profile to see if I could see how many other Grandmaster heroes you have, and I've noticed that you've made a real tableau here.
Oh yeah, on my thing.
Yeah, we need wards jungling a good game with an angry Drow. You've done a witch doctor telling her to get back, like don't go feed mid. Is that what I'm saying?
Yes.
Oh, that's depressing.
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, I love this.
It reminds me
ward.
of that short film. Ah, he did the sneaky sentry. Thank you, Oz, for catching that. I love that play. Very annoying play. So basically, you put that sentry there. It's under true sight, but then the creeps don't see it for a while. And so by the time they finally see it, they attack it. It slows them down, and then your wave goes into the tower. And that's what you do when you have a weaker support, because this is a Kataomi Centaur. Not for Fishman this time. He takes the Pugna.
Not for Fishman.
Nope.
I'm going to start doing that in my pubs.
Fishman or for Centaur?
No,
oh, you mean the sentry?
Sentry. Yeah.
That is very tryhard. That is a bit disrespectful to do in pubs.
It's awesome. I love it. I feel like that's one of those things that, like, if I see somebody doing that and it's like an unranked game, I'm just GGing out. You know, you got this one. You got me.
I gotta say, this seems really good to put the Centaur on 4 to match into the Alchemist.
Yeah.
Because, like, what is Seb going to do versus this Centaur?
Right. No, he can't do anything. I mean, actually, he will eventually have some pretty good, like, minus armor with the Weaver, maybe. There might be some kill potential there, but it's going to take a while.
Yeah. Cause like, right now, the Centaur, that's true. He doesn't do much. He only has this little stomp thing. But I feel like when the levels start stacking up, maybe you're right. Maybe the minus armor is actually going to be too strong. Because if he can't get the bug off and the acid sprays down, maybe level 3, Kataomi just dies because he only has a ring of protection.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting to watch that one. The big question is, what does Seb do when he runs out of mana? Because he doesn't have anything right now. He can't throw out.
He buys mangoes.
All right, let's go.
He's sending 2 out. All right.
We'll have to see that. Mid lane, Rebel. We've been watching bottom a bunch. 12-3 versus the 11-2. It was a little bit worse, but now the creep wave pulling in underneath the tower, so
it's kind of hard though. Oh, nicely done though. He did manage to snag one of them, missed the other, but I mean, you look at the HP and you're just like, oh, you know.
Yeah. It's not easy. Trying to find the right angle here to get the harassment simultaneously last hitting. And yeah, the Void Spirit is going to be taking a beating in this lane, at least in terms of the HP balance.
Gets his rune though.
Down bottom. Just farming this one up.
Meanwhile, they have no pressure onto Whisper. I mean, his last hits aren't crazy yet, but he is going to hit level 3 pretty free. I mean, he has no points in reactive armor at this point, so bullying him would be nice, but you don't really have any opportunities to do it. Because you have to commit and die with the Morphling, and if you go for a waveform on this Morphling, it's so frightening versus the Grimstroke. Because, like, what if you just get Inkswelled after? So you just die. Or you're going to have to, like, more fully destroy.
Well, and, you know, you are going to have better last hitting potential for Watson just because of the high damage that you're going to have, but it's not, like, super easy do. My God, DCM is getting very low.
Denied.
And Rebel just getting some right clicks in, a couple more
Dude,
hits.
He's insane.
Yeah, that's really scary.
Dude,
But
he's
those
so
is limits.
good. I can't believe he did that. Like, he walks up, he gets the aggro to pull back for that extra last hit when he's so close to death.
Yeah,
But he knows he's going to live. And that actually secured him 3 last hits doing that.
yeah. Well, it's scary as hell, man. And if they actually manage to get this rune away, they're not going to, it looks like. Fishman comes over. So Rebel will have a built-up one. And actually, they take away the rune from BZM instead. All right, somebody's got to die. You can't stay here. Like,
He's doing so well. Like, look, he's actually, like, he's going to be, what, even?
yeah,
Ahead. He's ahead.
yeah, yeah. He's going
And
to
now he's stealing their bounty rune.
So he can't ask somebody to like go die for him to refill bottle because it would be first blood and that's like too much gold to give up. But he will get the bounty rune respawn. Yeah, he's making a life for himself here in what would otherwise be a super difficult lane, and it still is.
Yeah, it's just he's just playing it so nicely. Like, this could very easily be a much larger deficit here. Surely we'll curse him into a death soon enough.
Start blood grenade, and there it is. Takes first blood on the Timber Saw. Liking what he's seen from Ari.
Oh, yes. Now Ari can go die.
Oh, no! He died to Fishman.
Yeah.
Oh.
Honestly, like, the respawn's pretty long. It would be kind of nice to just be here faster. And he doesn't give any XP, right? Because he was still dead.
That's true. Yeah.
So.
And bottle refill for Alina. And a bottle refill for the Void Spirit. Yeah, that's Dota.
30 seconds till the runes. They're going to walk each other in the river. They want to hold hands or no? Okay.
Yeah,
They're just going to cast spells. It'd be nice to just walk up, you know, friendly, high five.
True. A demilitarized zone.
Everyone's just disarmed and silenced and muted in the river.
LSA connects. Rotations mid. All of the support here. And well, it's going to be a haste turn picked up for Katomi. BZM gets hit with a Laguna Blade. Has to jump away.
15.
5 on 19 HP after that hug. Meanwhile,
Where's he going there, bud?
wants to chase down Ari. There for the stomp. Gets underneath tower. Will be brought down and killed.
BCM actually TP's back in time to get the assist at the very least, though. But yeah, that haste rune, that's some dive for a kill. Seb accidentally looking for some last hits here. Can't help himself. He's Alchemist.
Now, there is the 7-minute wisdom room timeout we got to keep our eyes on, too.
Yeah, it looks like after all our shenanigans in the mid lane, nobody going to be doing any excursions here. Oh, the stun mid.
Looking for it. Hit comes out in time. Will the save be there? Damage through. Rebel goes down. Well played, well played. Able to make that move, although Zeb is going to pay for it. Fishman picks up the solo one.
We're finally getting somewhere.
Yeah, no TP on BZM, so he's to walk his way back and around. But nobody else rotated, thankfully, so he gets out. And BZM gives the old grandpa a tip. You know. They had lots of kind things to say about Seb during the Stockholm run. I remember BZM. It was pretty happy having the old Papa around, the old man. So back on the team together again.
Is Seb even
Radiant's
yet?
bottom tower is under attack.
I actually don't know. He must be.
You think so? Look that up. All right, he's 31. Okay.
He's 31. He's old. That's crazy. He's so successful. Winning those TIs, still playing.
Radiant
Can I tell you something? Every day I think
What's
about
that?
this. Me and Taylor Swift are the exact same age, same year, same birthday.
And just as successful kid. Okay.
Exactly.
You know, right?
Just
You know,
as
what's really
successful.
important in life?
Stomp through, Fishman down. Katomi pulled back in, and EZM with the double kill. Just knocks him
5 to
out.
3. Yeah,
It's
you
my
did, I
birthday.
guess. I think her info is pretty available. Is there like a giant group of fans called Bearfleas? Like the
No.
Swifties? No,
but
not yet?
What's fucked up is that my niece is a bigger fan of her than me.
I mean, that's kind of understandable. I mean,
I agree
you know,
completely.
she's got great music, so.
Fair enough. Well, Seb down bottom, trying to pull the creep wave in. There was this movement up top where they maybe could have tried to do something, but Whisper is really hard to bully out of here now.
I mean, we were talking about the site down bottom. Right? Cox is going to hit. Bugs as well. It is a
No
Kunkka,
acid
though.
spray yet.
He's not going for the boat.
Drops it now. EZM showing up. They go in, find enough for the kill. And Seb just going to stun himself.
No, he's going for the gold. That's how you can steal it from your carry, and they can't really get mad. Oh, yeah, I could have ran away from the creep, I guess. Right?
Dire's bottom tower.
Perfect.
is
We need
under
pressure
attack.
onto the tower.
Dire's
Seb's
structures
ulting.
are fortified.
Oh, they're going to maybe go on Whisper up top, too. Movement in. This would be a big kill if they can get him. Laguna Blade is at the ready. LSA connects and done.
Easy. Even have the ward over there by the Lotus Pool to sort of like check his
Dire's
movements
bottom
around there.
tower
So
has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under
smoke
attack.
up down bottom though, making their way through.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, Kanomi, careful.
And realize it too late that they're coming over for him. But the LSA connects. It's on to Seb. There's no follow-up.
Radiant's
I'm
top
still
tower
thinking
is under
about
attack.
chasing. He doesn't have anything left in the tank, though. Astral Step and Aether already used. Just
Unfortunate,
going to
though.
reset.
Can't even use the Stampede to also try and like make a play somewhere else on the map. It's just so hard to go after Whisper again. Like you really need the full rotation in order to bring him down. And now he's pressuring, getting the catapult under the tower here, trying to bully back Fishman, who's still not level 6. Has the ink spell. Can he get the connection?
Yeah, he's going to find him. So a nice move. Gets some good damage out. Finds the finish. Starting to build up a little bit of a gold lead amongst all of these cores after that kill bottom on
Oh,
Kunkka.
Watson? He's going to run into Uragi coming from the portal.
They just keep out, though. No PP breaker there from Ari in time, unfortunately. So, tier 1 tower going to go down. And
Dire's top
OG,
tower has
like we
fallen.
said, they kind of have to play fast, I feel like, in this game, and they're doing it.
They're just doing a good job of utilizing what BZM got as well, right? Like rotating at bottom now, rotating up top. And then I like how they're just like chasing after him. You know, you got like Seb and Ari just kind of following him around the map, ready to assist with their 2 heroes here. 3 points in the ink spell. Great time for a soul bind here. Oh, but look, the Nether Ward lets him know.
Let's say, done. He's gone just like that, and now Seb also in trouble. When he found and killed, the boat comes in. I mean, they completely punish the crap out of him.
All right, put the brakes on.
Radiant's
The
middle
momentum
tower
just
is
got
under
completely
attack.
stalled. What just happened? They're walking in. They have good vision. The Nether
Dire's
Ward
bottom
pops for a
tower
second,
is
and
under
he just
attack.
exploded.
That went really bad for OG. I mean, look at the graph. Like,
Radiant's middle tower is
Yeah,
under
that is
attack.
not good.
Radiant's middle tower has
The
been
hell?
denied.
they had like almost, they're going towards a 4K gold. Suddenly, Katomi's halfway to a blink dagger. Uragi will run through, find Rebel, throws out the bugs, wants to chase.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Now, Uragi is going to get X and probably dead. The boat, not used, doesn't have it, but Uragi... Oh no, because they didn't have boat, they managed to turn it. That shows up, snares the Laguna Blade. That finally finishes off Uragi. Now the hit, BZM has to jump away. Survives through the first salvo of this. With Watson showing up, managed to win that engagement.
Oh, the Echo Saber finished up. Okay, so a little bit tankier because he does get stunned. Hopefully he can actually survive too. But speaking of tanky, got ourselves up late now. There's some on DM. DM very quiet this game. Obviously he can kind of get ganked down there by the tower earlier. went down. But now with the Blade Mail, he's going to work in towards that Aghanims where you really feel the power of that offlane Kunkka. I guess the huge spike is really the Shard. That's what I felt lately. Sure, a lot of the Kunkka players are there as well. So I assume he tries to pick that up first. That should be the goal.
Just get it, Charlie. Make your supports buy it. Rocky. If the bugs don't catch Omi, not TM, doesn't matter. Whisper Blink finds the kills. That is scary as hell. All right, Whisper's online.
Dude, I love this build on Timbersaw. I love the no reactive. It's so much funner to watch than this whole, like, you know, Timbersaw. I mean, there's something about the, like, 4 points reactive where they're just running away the whole time with, like, 4 heroes chasing them. But the immediate burst is something that we've been lacking a little bit lately, of course, with this whole, like, Hearts and Blade Mills and lots of strength heroes. The 2 offlaners, it feels like these days. And Timbersaw is a hero that can still cut through that in the early game really hard.
Yeah, and, I mean, probably, I'm assuming, is going to get the level 15 talent for the extra Whirling Death stat loss.
Yeah.
If that comes out, you've got, what, 2 really big tanky strength heroes that are in sort of vulnerable positions, right? Like, for Kunkka, you talked about it. He wants the Shard. He wants the Aghanim Scepter. He's not going to BKB anytime soon.
No, you don't have the possibility of doing that. We got a little bit of lag here for the Fishman.
Uh-oh.
Needs to get some more bubbles in the water. Not enough oxygen. Needs a new filter.
What in the blazes?
Because he's Fishman.
Because he's Fishman.
That makes sense to me now. Kaya going to be there for Whisper in a bit. And as much as things have kind of gone a little bit, TCM just runs in with his X glove. It's over. Wait a minute.
Oh, no, wait,
Fishman!
Wait.
Fishman! Fishman!
Dire's top tower is under
Dude,
attack.
Rebel saved his ass.
The value.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, don't kill that one, please. Yeah, there you go. Some big heals on Fishman. That's going to help him get towards that Glimmer Cape. Make things a bit harder. How is Watson's life? 0-0-2. Well, it's second lowest on the cores, but obviously looking to be that late game threat. More of a mid to late game threat, I should say. But he has to be really cautious. There's so many heroes in this game. It's such a squishy core game. Like so many of these cores, if they just get stunned once, they're just gonna die. Mostly just because of how much of a ridiculous amount of burst damage there is.
Yeah, I mean, tremendous if they can catch him there. And we've got more things, right? Like you talked about the blink.
Dude, is he just dead?
Sab.
Yeah. Is he gonna kill him at this point? Yeah, I think he's dead.
Oh,
that's so funny.
I mean, you pick this position 5 Centaur, and it's like, all right, well, you're going to get towards the Blink Dagger soon, but in the meantime, Whisper will rip you to shreds.
It's just 680 pure damage instantaneously with the 3 spells. That is so much damage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Now, BZM just guides the wave to the tower, but it's Rebel and Fishman. They can't stop him. Seb's got his blink as well. Double initiation.
They're all under this ward. They see everything. And now onto Fishman. Try and jump, but not able to connect onto him. And there is the find onto the pug. They managed to bring down Whisper, though. Okay.
The boat.
In spite of that ward.
It's huge. Now Kanaomi has a blink, but it's not delivered yet. Oh, no. Grabbed.
It's enough. Rocky just beats him down. Thinks, well, timing. No.
He still goes.
That's showing up as he stuns, throws it in.
Yeah, that's a hard one. (14-9), folks. 17 minutes in. Nice and combative game right here.
Yeah.
As we're going to gather up the tier 2 neutrals and already into the Dragon Scale. Great choice for the Kunkka. Just try and survive through some of these. Specialist Array. Finish that for BZM. Obviously working as intended when the first words of it say ranged only. So clearly the general stats of it are not a problem.
No, not at all.
No, that would be wild.
Well. OG still maintaining this slight gold lead here. Things are looking pretty good for them. I do still have some questions about, you know, what happens once Morphling really comes online. But maybe it won't matter. Boat gets thrown out. Ari is found, but the Inkswell kill onto Fishman. So trade 1-for-1 so far. Can they get more? Seb barely able to survive through that. The Rebel will manage to run him down. Step runaway for BTM, still is holding on to an illusion rune, and now the turn on the TM. Watson shows up, wants to find Yuragi. They don't get the Astral onto it. The Centaur instead fought it. And that means it's a kill onto Yuragi.
The damage is just so absurd this game. You just know when someone gets stunned, it's over. Like, if there's any spells left, everyone's just dumping everything they've got right now. And that Aghanim's is only 1,000 gold away from DM. I was a little worried about his impact if he just farmed the whole way there, but he's been involved. He's got some great X's in the boats. I like how he's just targeting Ari. Like, don't go after the Void. Don't go after the Weaver necessarily. Get the guaranteed kill. Same thing with Whisper. They managed to lock him down earlier, too, and get a big bounty on that. And, you know, Rebel has been farming up great, speaking of Aghanim's, because his is almost done. But an item that we so rarely see now, the Void Spirit Aghanim's.
Yeah. And
that's a rarity.
They don't have that many answers to it. It's just the Manta right now on Watson. If they find Rebel and get on top of him, this Lina will explode.
That's so interesting, too, with like a Timber blink, with the Alchemist blink, and then the general mobility of a Weaver. There's a pretty good chance you can chase down when he goes for these big silences.
They see this. Stampede. They're right on a ward. Dude, now the turn wants to make something happen with BCM, but the stun is there, and now in trouble. Has to jump away. That's the second round, but they get him with the X. Tries to assimilate away. Not going to happen. BCM overrates how strong he is and gets obliterated.
You know what it was? Is he thought he was going to silence them all, but the spacing from Rebel. I don't know if he knew he had Ags or he spotted, but he jumped back a little bit down in the river, and he caught him with that long-range LSA with the Aether Lens. That was an insanely sick play by Rebel. Perfect spacing. Like, if I'm BZM, I definitely thought I'm getting away with that for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm going to be able to kill this Pugna and just get out.
Interesting. Entity. They're starting to come online, and they have so much room to grow. When they now have this Aghanim's on Kunkka, when they get it done on Lina, they're going to have so much burst potential. And Morphling's working his way towards Scotty. I am very worried about this game for OG right now. These next couple of minutes are going to be key to see what they can do to try and turn things around. They do have Inkswell Shard on Grimstroke, which helps.
Well, as they take the Tormentor, Yuragi solos it down bottom with a time lapse. So it does go to Seb, and this is a pretty important part, I would say, of the support Alk. So Berserk Potion, it is 10 seconds long, and it's 50 attack speed, 40 HP regen, and 30 move speed.
All right. Weaver, I'm assuming. I guess it could be good on Void Spirit, too.
Yeah, I think Weaver for sure is like ideal, I guess. Obviously, he's the one who's certainly building the most like just raw damage at the moment, but I mean, it's good on everybody. Just chuck it around.
Universal Heroes so tough. His Aghanim's Oblivion Staff Tracer, and he's doing 210 damage.
You're right. I'm saying like as if he's not building damage. He's like, oh, I need more damage. Maybe I'll go Harpoon. You know, it's just like Universal Heroes.
So dumb.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
3,000 gold lead for OG still, but it is Entity that have gained a fair bit of momentum. And Aghanim's 300 gold away for Rebel.
Echo Saber returns there, as you can see on the side, after the disassembly of the X. Bring it back.
He's at 130.
When you play with Lina,
we have so many Aghanims in this game, actually. Where's Sunspan? Oh, actually, no, he's asleep. He's definitely not up. Actually, he might still be awake, to be fair.
Yes, that's a good point.
Yeah, because he is just an inverse demon in terms of sleep schedule.
Are they going into Roche? Ooh,
they got a Morphling. He's a quick guy.
Okay. But OG getting together. They have smoke on Seb. Going to smoke just outside of the tower. That ward was just a tiny bit away from them. Do they realize what's going on, though? It looks like they do.
Blink.
Whisper, first point of contact. He jumped onto the more point. The wrong one. Stampede pulls him back in. Seb gets pushed away. Staying alive. That's KB already used. They want to go in for more. Seb there. The control out. They have a stun. They landed.
How they smoke again?
Away. BZM catches off the mark with the acid step, but it doesn't matter. Now Whisper changes
Rebel.
through. It's going to be 2 supports dead right out of the gate. Can they find any more? Bugs going to connect now onto Lina. Damage out. Can they get any more? GM fun from Seb. The road away for him. Rebel manages to die.
Dude,
yeah, but
they're getting
everybody
Watson.
else is gone.
Oh, did you see what happened?
Tower is under attack.
Oh, Rebel had this sick position in the tree line. He gets the LSA hiding, but then the transformed Morphling into the Timber Saw tries to get the finish kill, but misses the Timber Chain. And then it's BZM who ends up killing Morphling. I don't. All the trees were gone. He went for some of the trees near the Twin Gate, but they'd all been cut down from the previous movements. Oh, that was so brutal. That just, I mean, maybe they still don't win the fight, but it certainly could have been so much better for them. Another pause coming out here, as we're all going to take a second to breathe.
I mean, OG, they take that fight how they needed to. And I don't know, like, it felt like the Torrent Storm didn't hit anybody. The BKB timing from Timbersaw, I did not see that one come out, but opting to go for BKB instead of the full completed Kai Assange, really nice decision making there.
Especially with how that started. Yeah, like blinking right onto the Morphling illusion. Kind of terrifying.
Could have been tragic.
Yeah. Good old stats on this Timber. Gotta love that. I love it when a skill is just like, we're done.
Yeah.
Just get rid of reactive armor. That'd be really fun if he did have the other talent. That would have been pretty good. But I
he
mean,
went for
if he just took the +6.
Okay. It is interesting. I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, basically, there's right clicks that come in from Morphling, but the majority of the damage that's coming out is all magical. So if you can just get tankier, like, who cares? Take 4 points in stats with no reactive.
Yeah. It's that, and it's also just the impact of the burst, too. Like, every bit of burst is just so valuable right now in this game. So whatever you can do to juice that up and keep yourself going. All
right, here's the thing. If Timber wins this game with no points in reactive until, like, 20-something, can we, like, change that spell? Or,
I
like,
think that
do
should
something?
be a rule.
Like, it needs to be something changed if he's just like, nah, I just want stats over it.
I think it's still kind of okay. It's just like, if you don't use it in the early game, it loses a lot of its value. So it kind of makes sense to get stats after. But I think there's still a lot of games where getting points in reactive armor is still good.
No, for sure.
You know?
Absolutely.
Just not this game.
Right. It's specific to this one. Absolutely. All right. Looks like we're ready to go.
Apparently. Yeah. Pause is ending here.
Starting
I have my sideline reporter
Lotuses.
here. I don't know if he's coming through sometimes, but he's helping out. He was very impressed by the big tree. Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. No tree in this game, though.
Sad.
No.
No, it's not
Whisper.
sad.
What's that?
Oh, it said that's sad. You said no.
No, I thought you said, you know what's not sad. And then I said,
oh,
what?
got it.
That's what I thought you said. All right, my bad.
You know what is cool, though?
What?
Greater Healing Lotus on BZM. Are we going to see the cheese this game?
There's no way. It's 900 health and mana. You should be using this.
I know. It's really good.
That's crazy. 900?
Yeah. People just like forget to go check it. You get like a free mini cheese.
Yeah, that's insanely valuable.
Tower is under attack.
BKB done for Uragi. A little earlier this game.
No Manta this game.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously not nearly as many concerns for sure. Much better Weaver game in that regard.
Right. Funka playing around in the mid lane doing some X combos, but it is just going to be the explosion of Fishman.
Yeah, Sentry. The Sentry placed down there from Ari there for the kill, and I think Ari's got something coming on his courier here. If I'm not mistaken. It's a little golden glove here. There we go. Yeah, bring it out. Settle in, folks. They're ready.
Meanwhile, right top, Rebel down to half HP. The stun comes out in time, but Whisper already gone, and they still manage to kill that Luna. Not quite. She gets away. Water Park too scary to run into. Seb has to back out.
And that was Whisper sacrificing his life, essentially, to make sure they couldn't finish after the stun onto Uragi and just get the Aegis for free. But now they go back in. Oh, the stomp! Can they finish this on Ari?
They're looking, wanting it desperately. Do they have enough to bring him down in time? Watson, they dodged the damage, but no, he switched over to Strength Form and it won't connect. No way to do it.
Pull back.
In trouble. BZM starts to fall, and that is 3 kills going the other way.
Oh, great ward placed by Kataomi and then jumped in right after. Well done. He saw Fishman play last game. He's like, now watch this. Oh, he's going the same build, too. They've had discussions. Also doing the blink into Yules.
Okay.
Speaking of Yules, it would be a really nice item on the Radiant if they could fit it in, since they are versus this Kunkka, but unfortunately don't really have the heroes for it. So, I mean, he's already abusing the X-Marks spot up there and getting pretty deep for some of these clears on the waves.
That is something that should be worth considering. I mean, it's sort of strange which hero you would want to run it on. Feels like there's better stuff for everybody.
Yeah.
In a way.
Especially because you have a Grimstroke who really wants Ags versus Morphling.
Yeah. Definitely. It's going to take him a while, though, but Ari with the Midas, as you mentioned, will get there eventually. Smoke up with 2.
Oh, Fishman.
OG decide to go back together. Fishman will be caught by Yem. Stun is there. More than enough to finish him off. So they de-ward the area that took him down before, now reasserting some dominance on the side of the map.
Dire's top tower
I had to check he didn't have a gem. He just didn't even... The Glimmer did nothing.
Yeah.
He just died.
Tower goes down.
Dire's top
OG.
tower has fallen.
Move together through the mid lane. DM is nearby. They have a ward on him. Sees him immediately. DM thought he was safe, but the jump forward is there. BZM wants to chase. Calls it off, though, after the simulate. Let's Stampede down. And yeah, they ping immediately, know the ward's there.
That was a great tidal wave. It's like the angle he had there, like push them back in combination with the Stampede, just gets them out. Now, can they get an objective? Because right now, they're kind of just chasing a whole lot across this map as OG.
Right. Yeah.
That being said, their lead is growing.
Right, which, you know, is solid, and that's what you want to see happen regardless. Seb finds Katomi. Jump forward, stun, goes back the other way, throws it out. That's going to be enough to catch him and kill him. That might reveal the ward that was just placed, but nonetheless, it's the ward that you're going to want to protect for the next Roche anyways.
Yeah, hard to remember the timing after that big pause that we had, but it's about 2.5 minutes here until the potential for the respawn. So we got a little bit of time here. Seb looking towards that gem now after the pipe. His inventory is great. I do like the choices. Is it worth... It's not really worth giving an eggs either, this game, to anyone. Actually, yeah, no, it's really not. Because, like, Timber can't use his, so that's a little hard.
The Grim, surely.
And that would be great, yeah, if he didn't, you know, he is Midasing his way there, though, so it's...
Right.
Feels like a bit of a waste. But true, like maybe earlier, that could have been a consideration. I think that the idea of like support out giving eggs is definitely not something that you have to do. Like,
right.
I think that getting these smaller items that are more important is equally, like, totally fine. Yeah, I think it's an excellent pipe game, obviously, for many of the same reasons we discussed about why there's no reactive armor.
Right.
It's just going to be very helpful in these team fights. So that's Here comes some aggression now from Entity. Kadomi looking for the big jump. Oh, Ari is the target. He is the best one to just blow up.
Yeah, that one hurts. That's a pretty
Dire's middle
painful
tower
kill.
is under attack.
Do they have a gem?
Yeah, they
Does
do, yeah.
look like they do. So Lena's gonna see this ward, and yeah, they spot it, take it out immediately. This one that could have been set up for the Roche fight eventually is gonna be denied. Yeah, the next couple of minutes here start to feel strange. If Entity can control the bottom side of this map here, you're gonna be feeling pretty bad as OG.
Yeah, it will be that Radiant side Roche, so. Catapult is hitting the tier 2 bottom. Nobody here from OG. They have still been
Radiant's bottom
gaining their
tower
lead.
is under
It
attack.
is growing as they've been running around this map, so they're not missing out on too much, but it still feels a bit risky for them to push this. Dragi's actually going to TP all the way back to the tier 3 tower. Start moving it. They're bringing everybody. They want to get there for this Roche.
Yeah.
And they want to start setting up some vision here. And the chase from Seb. Nice play from Kadomi.
Wanted to find him, can't quite though. Rebel TP'd away.
Hero's
Cannot
got
get back
7
quickly.
TPs
He's got
and still doesn't use one.
seconds. Meanwhile, DM gonna be found. BZM right on top of him. The stun's gonna come out. He's in no man's land. Pops the BKB. It comes out a little bit late. Ali X, the heal coming from Fishman. Has to run away. Stampede to get out. Hasn't dropped the poke down either. Watson has the bugs on him. Will they take it off for a moment? Still on Fishman finally. And that's what Whisper. But no, they find. Goes down.
Baby. The BKB
And now
unused.
good play though, Whisper. Gets out of trouble, jumps back in, finds BZM, gets in for the kill, and now the jump forward for BZM. Manta out, wants to find Rebel and run him down. Fishman there for the heal. Run down anymore. Watson backs away. Whisper able to create some
Oh, he's
separation.
flame cloaking.
He does not manage to get away. Oh, the Pugnum ward did enough in the end. And it takes down Whisper.
The 35% spell amp on that flame cloak. You just see these spells. It's a 484 damage LSA into like almost a 400 damage nuke on the Dragon Slave. Like, she's just slapping damage down on them. Oh man, it's the Weaver. Like, just one
Radiant's
stun, it's
middle
over,
tower is
right?
under attack.
That's all it takes, a single hoof stomp here. The Centaur is crushing this hero. 2 games in a row, he's just squishing this little bug.
Radiant's bottom tower is
I
under
mean, it's a
attack.
problem. And,
Radiant structures
like, the
are
thing is, you
fortified.
can't really. There's no easy way to get away from Centaur if he jumps on top of you. The AoE, I think, is big enough that
Radiant's bottom
even if you
tower
try and
is
Sakuchi run away, you're not going to get out. So you have to, like, time lapse. But you don't want to time lapse to dodge the stun.
Yeah, and that and the Aether Lens on the Lina too, because the follow-up LSA has just always been there. And like, Aether Lens is hard. It's a feel bad item now because it doesn't build into anything. So you have to like hard commit for it. And then like one of my problems with the items I look at and I go like, this is a blink. Like this is 25 gold more than a blink. So on so many heroes, it can be a bit of a tough decision. But you can see why Linas go for it. Like, oh, it's just so clutch when you hit that LSA. But
Now-
a longer Roche here has slowed down the momentum a little bit as the entirety of OG is back up and running.
They're going to be back in time to defend against this. It will respawn right as BZM arrives. DM, he's up on the high ground. Smoke breaks. They
the
see that
sight.
it's up.
Sight
Goes
was
out the remnant, connects, gets the vision, thought about the stun, the silence is already there. They have enough to do anything here at all. I mean, this is scary territory. They can't take it comfortably.
All right, there's no ET, guys. We can chill back here.
Radiant are scared.
And the illusions, Whisper has so much control if he can find him. Jump in, stun, revealed immediately, and now he finds him. That's the Hex reveal. Whisper onto Morphling, but not able to get the kill. BZM goes up with the place back away. Good stomp coming from Katsumi. The water park is out, but he's dying to Yuragi. Does not have a way to get away from there, and now immediately onto Rabel. Catch, has to keep him out, and will manage to escape, but the rest of Entity not so lucky.
I don't think he
Oh,
rolled
and there
a
he
crit
goes.
there.
Don't get killed by Roche.
Ari,
Run
run!
away.
Oh, I don't think he rolled a crit there on the Weaver. Or then maybe they get the kill on the Lina push TP's out. They're going to chase Roche to the other side of the map here. Get this Aegis and Cheese. Seb throwing a tip over to Whisper. I mean, what a start to that fight. getting the immediate Hex onto the Morphling. I mean, Watson barely escapes. Hits him up from his allies and also used the Morph into the Weaver to Shikuchi his way out of there, which was great, but then he just couldn't re-enter the fight. And now that Nullifier finished up too.
The follow-up is going to be really hard to deal with. Because we did see in that last one, of course, the Inkswell becoming a problem, but next fight also it's going to be a Dark Portrait. So you're going to have Inkswell with the Hex and the Dark Portrait all hitting Morphling, and Morphling has a Scotty. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Watson can stand toe-to-toe against this.
I think you've got to get a Lincoln's, I feel like. Like, it's just between the Hex and the Dark Portrait, somebody needs to get a Lincoln's. Someone's got to help him out.
Really tough. Katome gets the card.
He's committing to the blink, or sorry, to the burst, I mean, on Watson. Like, the idea of we're just going to blow someone up and get numbers in these fights.
Right.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Tower goes down. What else do they have left in the tank to deal with this?
I get a chance to breathe here. Relax for a second. How do you improve this game from the side of Entity? I mean, blowing up Ari is the goal, I feel like.
Yeah. I could see that one being really good if they can manage to find him, but it does not feel super easy.
It is funny how we have Seb on OG, who's going to YOLO initiate, throwing in his body in, and Katome on the tower. Like, these two, I have no illusions about their role right now. Their goal is to just jump in and make stuff happen.
Oh, and look at this. I mean, this is a really good answer now. They get an aesthetics cap on Weaver. So now getting that 40% status resistance when he does eventually get caught. Ooh. Really clutch pickup for that tier 4 neutral.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the tier 4s are super high impact damage-wise, too. So, I mean, it can be very tempting for someone like a Weaver who has such a good passive and Geminate attack, but he definitely just needs to live because he is not getting off his time lapses, really. And that was the shard for Katome and for BZM from the So, the Void Spirit Remnant, a pretty cool shard. More useful, I feel like, early on for farming and stuff, but still nice. Going down to a 9-second cooldown is helpful.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of crazy. Oh my god, dude!
He is a scythe. Is that what you were oh my godding? That Seb just got a scythe? Because that's pretty sick.
I was actually looking more at the damage that Luna's going to do with this fight. Thinking a little bit more about that one, you know? Timeless Relic with the E-Blade and the Flame Cloak.
And the 20 talent of 11 Spell Amp. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. He's got 73% Spell Amp with Flame Cloak is going. That's like almost a DD on spells. Like, what? We'll see.
Yeah,
what
if they can hit it.
He's going Refresher next, too.
All right, that's good. More spells. That's a good way to increase your spells.
Cast everything? 500. Refresher's a lot, but should be able to.
He's just getting burned to a crisp.
Yeah.
Can't get Seb chasing. Fishman, does he get the AoE stun? Oh, he throws out the sentry, but it's too late.
Top tower is under
no way
attack.
he gets out of this. Oh, the Lina! Oh, Rebel!
Oh my god, that was so close.
Now they're just like, all right, Fishman, die. That was too close. Just die. Like
that's gnarly.
We gotta get Lina out of here.
And Watson still sort of being chased by Seb. They see that the waveform away happens. EM trying to connect to that area too. Watson finds Seb. Is he gonna turn onto him here? Watson wants it. Not going. Now Yuragi by DM. DM found. LSA comes out. Laguna Blade. Woo, get out of there, Yuragi. Get out of there.
Using my ulti.
That is Aesthetics Cap. Very helpful and just playing. The power though. They get him caught. Who'll die? Yuragi now trying to go almost into level 25. It does not feel like they have any interest in trying to play any sort of high ground type of games, but just want to secure all of the outer towers and find themselves the next Aegis.
It's Yule time, man. They're starting to send out the Lina.
Yeah.
When we see the Lina Yule plays, or sorry, X Marks plays, when you want it, Bugs comes through.
Know that they're up there. Not an easy jump, but could make that play. A Lincoln Sphere for the Timber Saw. On top of his Hex, cheese in hand too. Trying to get into that Octarine core next.
Am I crazy, or was there an old Weaver Shard where it made Bugs hit invisible? Maybe I'm crazy. I'm going to say I'm crazy. Now that it does that now, because it's just the Shikuchi marks thing, but still. Right. Just funny to see it zooming right through Invis heroes and thinking, oh, that might actually matter.
Sad. Thought about going in with a torrent.
Radiant are scanning.
Decide to do it though, and well, they won't manage to claim their own Wisdom Rune, unfortunately. Lina shoves out top wave, gonna be pulled back in a moment. Whisper getting the Wisdom, and Entity just have to let it go. Minute till Roche is capable of respawning.
Yeah, not really capable of rushing things here. Obviously for OG, it is not an easy high ground. We've seen the issues with the Weaver just being stunned once and dying. I mean, he's got 3,384 HP at 26 armor. And yet, still, you're just like, yeah, but the Aesthetics Cap clearly proving useful already. And now thinking about a bit of a middling item there of the Butterfly. Something that maybe replace the Dragon Lance and just give yourself a bit of damage and survivability.
I mean, to be honest, when the refresher comes out, though, I think he's still very killable with the Lina ulti, like 2 rounds of it.
Yeah, she's not quite as right-click dependent, it's true. But I mean, the Morphling, at least, you know. He is going for Lincoln's next, though, on Watson.
Okay.
Definitely recognizes the importance. It's going to be hard to slot in here, though.
Well, leaving the base for now. Watson up on the high ground. Smoke now comes from OG as they get ready to go. All grouped together. Walks immediately into all of them. Now the jump forward. Silence connects onto 3. Trying to bring down Fishman. Maxed out Rebel. Down to about half HP. Get out of there. Won't be able to. They take down Lina. Get out on PCM. Stomp down more. Fishman about to fall too. A complete and utter disaster for Entity.
Even DM hexed up. He will be getting TP out. I mean, Seb, right? Like, just send me in. I'm going in. I'm scouting. The hexes, they're just winning this game off the hexes. Like, Morphling just dies. Doesn't really get a chance to do a whole lot there. Lina as well loses her HP so quickly. And DM's just going to wave at them and see you guys in game 3, I suppose.
What it feels like. That is for danger. Now, they all have buyback. Tier 4s start to get hit and say, hey, you guys gotta use them. We'll see if they decide to buy back on them. They're going to need to. On Morphling, at the very least, Centaur save his, but managed to find the Kunkka. He doesn't get away. Buybacks in mass.
Oh, the Hex!
Can they find any more? They blow PCM. Okay, that's one. Can they get more? To chase this, count step, but Watson already on top of it. Goes in for the hit. He actually there. And then find the kill with Fishman. That's actually a good amount of gold going back, but
They didn't even
I
get
don't
the
know.
range racks.
They
They just started hitting tier 4s. I know, to force the buybacks, but it's still very funny.
Dude, they think they get Roche on Entity.
Yeah, if they just go there, they definitely do. Oh, okay. Well, now they super do.
Yeah.
DD Morphling here. What do we had 4 bounty runes here last game. Now just a couple there for Watson. Oh yeah.
Just saw something funny. Watson, Silver Edge hit a mud golem and one-shot it.
Oh,
and it didn't spawn
that's
anymore.
sad. Yeah.
The little friends. Okay,
I remember
into
Viper,
Roche they go.
Do you remember when Viper was a jungler and people had to do that with him?
Yes.
When that was so funny. I remember when it first became a hero, we'd watch to see the Viper players miss it.
Well, refresher available. They're going to give it to DM. And this is actually like a massive increase in gold now, right? Because you have refresher Kunkka. If you run in and take this fight, double Torrent Storm, double boats, and then also Lina is just now going to finish refresher too.
What, was there a large like regional water park where you lived growing up?
Water World, yeah.
What? Okay, that's a great name. Okay, so this is Water World. Ours was Magic Mountain.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you'd go all the way to New Brunswick for it, though. We didn't have a good one in Nova Scotia.
Ours was in Concord, which is a horrific place to go. Okay, they find more.
Shout out to Concord.
Radiant's top tower
Anybody
is
in the
under
Bay Area
attack.
knows what I'm talking about.
Were there good memories at Waterworld for everyone there? I don't know. Seb? Oh, he's about to enter Waterworld.
Kids died. They go in and they try and find one kill, and they will manage to get him. Seb already gone, denied him. Okay, not what I expected. Now Morphling already dead. That's one time we're coming back to the moment. Rebel there. Laguna Blade dead Whisper. Okay, refresher coming online. Starting to look pretty solid. They Ori. Ori is gone too. This Lina is hitting way too hard.
It's so important that they got that Roche off of the buybacks. That's so useful. I mean, the Seb deny is cool and everything, but they got some confidence in these fights now. And did they just walk it down? I mean, they're going to get this tier 2 for sure. There's no refresher, though. I do feel like the refresher is very important, I got to say. It's hard to go high ground without it. Oh, Watson's going to have the Lincolns, though. The Morbid Mask is out of the inventory. Replace it with the Lincolns.
Dude, OG, they're so close. I mean, this is...
There's no Dark Portrait. There's no buyback.
Yeah, they don't have what it takes, I think, to hold on to this. If Entity just go throne, I feel like they could... I don't know.
No, I think with the Whisper
hard to do it.
Well, I mean, they could, because if they just stun BCM, he has no BKB right now for 20 more
They
seconds.
don't know that none of these heroes have buyback. That's the thing. So it's at least going to be 2 sets. 35 seconds without a Grimstroke. I think that they'll probably just leave it at this and back away, and we're going to go to like 60 minutes.
Yep.
I think that's what's going to happen.
All right, fill him up. Oh, look at this TP. Ari. Oh, that's not Ari. Seb. My bad. He's still dead. That looked like a Grimstroke portrait. Remember when he just had like the TPs with the color? That was nice. I think it was a little easier back then.
They're not even
color's
gonna
so
get the second
faint
frag.
now.
Yeah, a couple people died in Waterworld, much like in that last fight.
Okay.
And TM's gonna have a refresher pretty soon here too.
Welcome back.
Dude, they are incredibly strong.
But you know, it was obviously a great start to that last fight as well. And we still have seen the immense strength of OG, and they're all moving back on the map with an invisible Seb, who has a heart. Like, he barely survives on these other ones, just scraping by, but he was still able to get these like clutch initiations at Vision for the team and then still get out with the help of the Inkswell. Now he's gonna hurt.
Hard to kill. Very strong. Gives the Berserk Potion over to Yuragi or Void Spirit, and it's going to be tough to take him down. All right. Let's see. 4.5 minutes until Roche is capable of respawning. So that is probably going to mean we're looking at Radiant side, I'm assuming. So Aghanim Scepters. There's a lot of Aghanim Scepters to give out. Actually, it's just Weaver and Timber. I mean, because Alk's not going to want to take it.
I mean, you might give it to Void Spirit, I would guess, to give him the slot.
Right.
Probably
Okay,
mine.
yeah, I
The
can
best
see
bet.
that. You can sell it, get another item.
Yeah. 'Cause he can definitely has a lot of room to grow here. Seb's going to take the Wizard, he's close to 25.
Okay.
Which I
okay.
assume you take the movement speed with Heart, I would think. I mean,
I don't know.
that's a lot of movement speed with his current build.
I don't know what he can even do. Does he have the? He does have the one where acid spray grants armor to allies. He got that.
He
a while
does,
ago.
yeah.
25 for BZM here in the second too. I mean, the buyback status right now is only Void Spirit and Timber, and for Entity, it's like all because of timing. So they're at least gonna chill in here for another 2 minutes. Also, Lotus alert. Katomi has a greater healing Lotus and then one great healing Lotus.
Oh, they're doing it.
I think that they will.
They are definitely thinking about it. I mean, they have the cheese in Rebel's backpack. I can't believe we're just doing this now. I guess it is because of that undocumented. Oh my God, look at this Lotus pool down bottom. It's full.
I know. There's 6 of them. They can't get out to go and like take them, but that's. I mean, at that point, they just about have enough.
I mean, it's only a total of 18, right?
Yeah, so they'll have
That's
enough.
crazy.
We'll take you back.
Who do you give the block to? Probably Watson.
I think so. He's like more in the fray.
Oh. Dude, do you see that?
Yeah, because
Ari.
he's dark portraiting the morphling illusions that come out of the base.
And then sending them into to kill the racks. He got the
Yeah.
range already. So Watson can't send out his Manta illusions anymore. I don't think.
No, he's been doing it a lot.
Okay, he's doing it.
I mean, it's the only way you get value out of this Aghanims in this situation. So it's kind of annoying.
All right, sends it off, and he's
They're
got
like,
20
bro,
seconds.
stop.
Oh my God, dude, he's gonna take it. All right, they want to take it down in time.
Dude, you gotta
34
stop.
HP.
You gotta stop setting them out, dude. Please.
Oh no. Wait, up on the high ground. Immediately jump. LSA not gonna connect. They gotta back out. Fishman, he's gone. Seb throws up the stun. Rebel under control. They see him fully. Heck, dead.
What?
Dead for 2 minutes. Oh, the BCM gets rules right at the start. Simulates back away. Watson wants to chase. Hits once. BKB run away. They
what a
lost
crit.
for that on OG. That was so free.
Oh, that Weaver crit was insane. She just died. I mean, she's not tanky. You compare to these other heroes, we're hitting the 3Ks, the 4Ks, and some of these other big carries. Obviously, this has been the issue with this patch, is that some heroes get really beefy and some just don't.
Right.
She is not there.
Illusion. It's BKB. You can't hit it. It's taking the racks with the Dark Portrait. And now he's killing DM. They can't stop this guy. Dude, he's got to stop.
He's got to stop. I like how the mid racks is still up somehow.
Yeah.
And all of that chaos, they didn't manage to get anything over there.
Oh, man. Okay. 28,000 net worth lead. But still, you can't feel completely comfortable if you're OG, to be honest. Because you still got like so much burst potential. Let's see. Roche capable of respawning right now.
They're going to get their way to the Wisdom Rune, I think. Or sorry, to the Lotus Pools, I mean.
Oh, 2.5 minutes on Aegis. Do they still have the cheese?
And that will be Dire side as well. Yeah, they do. Lena's still holding it.
No. Okay.
She's got it in her inventory.
Go get Lotuses. Go get Lotuses. They're not going for it. It's not gonna
It looks so close, and yet at this point in the game, it's so far away. Like, there's so many other things you have to do. You have to be catching waves. You can't split up. It's just GG if you do.
Right. I mean, there are enough Lotuses down there to make the block of cheese. With the ones in the bottom pool and then the one up in the top pool.
Yeah, if they got all of them. Oh, wow. That was a core.
Yeah, that can't happen.
Dire's middle barracks.
Gets brought down. Seb runs in, takes the range racks. No DM. He is 700 gold away from buyback. And that is so much of their control. Run forward. Lincoln's onto Iragi. Waiting for their moment. Jump forward. Find him. Again. Lena eats the cheese. Backs away.
Dire's
Survives through the first salvo. Watson thinks about going in, but realizes he can't.
Oh, they're all full though. What do you do right now as Entity? Without the water park to destabilize the fight, it's really hard. Like this guy was looking
700 will play.
He wanted 2 water worlds.
Oh no! And now they have it. The Dark Portrait takes down the building. They're not hitting it that hard, and it's going to be the full melee racks almost brought down. Jumps in, stomp, but look at that BKB timing. Almost down to full HP. They take down the Lina. She is gone. No buyback available. Watson also in trouble. Forced to run away. And a couple more hits come in. He dies in the fountain. The Kuchi, the Shard, it's all too much. Entity, they are going to lose number 2, barring some miraculous play. They don't quite have that buyback that they need. As Jiragi hits the buildings, they hit the Ancients. Watson tries to stop it, goes in for a couple of hits, but Whisper is there. The Hex and Stampede run away. Eyes on the prize. Jiragi takes down the Morphling one more time again. Now he does have buyback. Again, wants to fight 12 under 1. But they've got the Dark Portrait's going to take down the Ancient. EG is called. We'll go into game number 3.
Yeah, that Morphling celebrating. He's on the Radiant side, helping out.
That was a pretty wild game here. I think OG, probably the hallmark of this one definitely.